Meanwhile, the Nigeria Labour Congress has congratulated Nigerians on the occasion of the country's 64th independence anniversary. In a message to Nigerians on Monday, the NLC President Joe Ajaero urged the downtrodden Nigerians who bear the marks or burdens, broken promises, exploitation and corruption by the government to not give up hope on their country. Ajaero discloses in a statement on Monday to mark Nigeria's 64th Independence Day celebrations. He commended Nigerian workers for their sacrifice, resilience and robust spirit despite betrayals by the country's political class. Well, let's now get a situation report from our correspondent in Lagos, Sydney Okafo, who is at the protest ground in Lagos. Well, thank you for joining me, Sydney. What's the current situation and mood right now at the protest ground? How well are Lagosians responding to the call for protest, and what exactly are they saying regarding thicker demands to the Nigerian government?
It's something that we just have to say. It's wowed me, though. I never believed that I would see the kind of crowd that I saw this morning here, despite today is the Independent Day, and the president gave speech regarding what is happening in the country. But still, yes, people still came out to protest, and in the process of all this whole protests, they are still calling on the government to find a means of how they can alleviate the current situation in the country. Behind me now, you could see a lot of them coming, expressing their grievances, calling on the government, but everything has been peaceful. The policemen are on standby, making sure they restore law and order. And nothing is happening outside the confinement of what the organizers have asked the people to hold on to. But before then, I spoke to some people. They have reactions to what they have to say. And I have a guest here that I will just bring on to talk to us the reason why they are outside, despite what the president have said, that Nigerians, I understand you, and I will do the needful. So now, sir, please, can you please let me know your name and who you are and the reason why you joined this protest?
The name is Wale Balogun. I'm the national coordinator of Yoruba Revolutionary Movement called UREM. We are into the streets to vent our anger, to express our feelings that all is not well with Nigeria. Nigeria got flag independence in 1960, and it does not translate to economic independence. The rulers of Nigeria, they are not leaders. They now continue the strangulating economic policies of the colonialists, and that is what a Tinubu government represents. That is why Tinubu is implementing IMF, World Bank, and World Trade Organization dictated policies. And that is why there is hardship, poverty, starvation, deprivation in the land today. Imagine, even the police that they were using to either disperse or to gag off from speaking. You know what they did for them yesterday? They demolished one of their barracks. They gave the ones at Obalende 2 million. Can 2 million pay for their accommodation? That's the inhuman kind of government that we have. So there's need for all Nigerians to say no, to say enough is enough, to suffering, to unprecedented hardship, to insecurity of life and property. That's why we are part of this protest.
But before I let you go, sir, if you're looking at everything you have listed on President Bola Tinubu, before now, a lot of these things has been going on in Nigeria. It did not start from his tenure, and he's trying to make sure he finds a solution around all these things. But can you categorically state in practical terms what exactly you want the president to do, that Nigerians will understand that he's doing his best to alleviate Nigerian suffering?
Tinubu is not doing anything. Tinubu is just trying to compound the mass poverty in the land. Tinubu has always been part of Buhari government. He was one of those people that convinced Nigerians to vote for the failed government of Buhari. He was one of those people that dictated the policies of the APC. And he is implementing the neoliberal economic policies foisted on the government by the colonialists. Nigeria is a neo-colonial state. The government is not doing is not listening to the yearning and aspiration of the people, but dancing to the tune of the colonialists, the colonial master. What Nigerians are saying, what we are demanding for, what we wanted, is a government with a human face, a government policies with human face, a government policies that will reverse the poor price of a product, a government that will reduce and reverse the increments in electricity tariff, a government that will make life easier to the majority of the people.
All right, I'm so sorry, I just have to cut it short. I know you have a lot of things to vent your frustration, or I hope you don't mind if I use the word frustration. So thank you so much for making your desire. Thank you so much. Okpeyemi, sorry, I have another guest. I know we're working with time, but I have another guest, and he's one of the organizers as well. So I want to hear from his mouth what he has to say about why they are on the streets again. So, sir, please, can you please let us know your name and the reason why you are out? Sorry, let me know your name. The reason why we are outside here again, despite what the president have said today on the Independence Day.
Okay, my name is Akikumi Olawoyin. I'm a member, Joint Action Front, one of the organizers of today's protests. You'll recall that 2 months ago, Nigerians stormed the streets to protest what they call bad governance. The protest was codenamed End Bad Governance. It took place between the 1st of August and 10th of August. And part of our demands then was a reversal of the hike in petrol price, reversal of the hike in electricity tariff, reversal of all the school fees that have been imposed across Nigeria, and also a reversal of the decision to float the naira. These are part of our, demands. 2 months down the lane, nothing has changed. In fact, things have even gone worse in the last 2 months. And Nigerians are demanding that the enormous resources at the disposal of the Nigerian state should be used to make life better for us all. In the midst of all the increases, in the midst of all the increases in the price of petroleum products and everything.
Sorry about it, Okpeyemi. We just have to do this. There's some vehicle coming behind us. Just hold on, please. All right. I think we are okay here now. You can go on.
In the midst of this mystery, in the midst of this hardship, in the midst of this poverty, pervasive poverty across the land, is also the obscene opulence of the Nigerian ruling class. You have the president of Nigeria, despite saying that we are in a period of austerity, buying for himself a new presidential jet. You have him buying a new set of convoy and cars. You have him, engaging in several expenses that do not reflect that we are in the period of austerity. So these are the reasons why Nigerians are saying we must reverse the increase in pump price of petroleum products.
Thank you so much. I just have to cut it short. We're running out of time. Thank you so much. It's good. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okpeyemi, you heard it from the organizers and those that also joined them for this protest. Their demands remain the same: reversal of fuel subsidy, the issue of scarcity of fuel. And at the same time, the hike in price of food items. These are the reasons why they are outside here. Behind me, you can see every one of them calling on President Bola Tinubu to find immediate solution on how to make sure all this hardship that is going on in the country.
Thank you so much for that update. So I'll quickly like you to find out from the protesters if the protest will continue after today.
Sorry, can you please take that again?
I would like you to find out from the protesters if the protest will continue after today.
Okay, definitely I'm going to do that. I don't have that information now. Once I have the information, I'll bring it across to you. Just please, let's keep in touch with that. I'll bring it to you. I don't have such information, but I'll find out.
All right, we'll keep monitoring the situation as events unfold. Thank you so much, Sydney, for that update.